Where to stash your legal weed money today on Lawyer Flash. Welcome to Lawyer Flash, where we explain the law. I'm your host, Jon Deer. I know the law is confusing, and I'm here to explain it all. This week, we look at conflicts between state and federal law when it comes to banking and the legal marijuana trade.
It's legal, man.
It's now legal to grow and distribute marijuana in 20 states. Yet growers and distributors have one disturbing problem. It's illegal for banks to do business with them. Today on Lawyer Flash, we look at the consequences of this, why that is, and where it needs to go. Although the regulated use of marijuana is legal in 20 states, it is still considered a controlled substance under federal law in the same category as heroin and the most dangerous and addictive controlled substances. Because of that, banks are concerned that anti-drug laws will apply to them if they do any business with legal marijuana dealers or growers. They are concerned about being accused of violating several important federal laws, including aiding and abetting drug activity, conspiracy, and laundering money.
He said laundry, man. Man. Laundry, man.
The effect of a major bank being convicted for one of these felonies could be substantial. That leaves the legal marijuana industry without a banking infrastructure to handle their $1 billion in revenue.
Billion?
As a result of this, legal growers, distributors, and retailers of marijuana are having to find other ways to deal with handling their cash. They often cannot accept credit cards, have ATM machines in their businesses, or have anywhere to deposit their cash at the end of a day.
Whatever, man.
As a result, the legal marijuana industry is a cash business, and all of that cash is forced outside of the ordinary financial system. That's $1 billion of cash floating around outside the system.
Billion?
Banks themselves have asked the federal government for guidance because they want a piece of that $1 billion industry. If you don't use marijuana and you're not a participant in this $1 billion industry, why should you care? Because $1 billion pushed outside of the mainstream financial infrastructure creates opportunities for more crime, more mischief, and less stabilized financial environment. It affects all of us. So where do we go from here? At the request of both the banking and the legal marijuana industry and the governors of many states, the federal government has promised to provide guidance to banks. It's unknown whether that will be enough for the banks to begin doing business with the legal marijuana industry.
Hey dudes, why can't you take my money, man?
In the meantime, it's a wait-and-see game with legal growers, distributors, and retailers continuing to stuff cash in their mattresses. That's our show for this week. We hope it lit you up. You can find us here each week at youtube.com/lawyerflash or lawyerflash.net. You can also shoot us a comment on our Twitter feed or post on our Facebook page. But mostly, subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm your host, Jon Deer. We'll see you next week right here again on Lawyer Flash.
It's legal, man.